What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. It's the Fantasy Alarm live stream. NFL Game Day. That's right. I'm your host, Howard Bender. With me, of course, Jen Piacenti. And Jen, I got to tell you, Week 13, very crucial time, playoff implications for a lot of people. But in some leagues, the playoffs are actually starting right now. And we got weather issues. We got serious weather issues in a number of different games. How you handling the weather?
You know what? What can you do? You just got to do a lot of this. And maybe a few last minute switches if you can. But with all those games on Thursday, you could be pretty boxed in right now. So
fingers crossed. We're looking at a lot of rain and sleet in that Packers-Giants game. That's going to be a huge, huge issue for a lot of people. They're talking about a lot of high winds in that Tampa Jacksonville game, as well as cold and windy in the Kansas City Oakland game. So
yeah,
the wind doesn't bother me all that much. I think that when you've got quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes, or you've got guys like Nick Foles, or even Jameis Winston to a certain extent, they can shorten up the passing game. They don't need to air it out downfield and become victims of the wind like that. The rain and the sleet, though, in the Giants-Packers game, that's the one that's got me worried. Not just because I got Devontae Adams in the pie bat. Right?
Yeah. I mean, when you took that, I was like, oh, this is an easy one. Devontae Adams all the way. And now, eek. Sorry, Howard.
I completely blame you. It is all your fault. I know it's
my fault.
And you can just step into my office after this live stream.
I tried to let you pick first. I tried. I gave you every advantage.
You're not supposed to say that out loud. Everybody's going to hear it. Well, folks, we're broadcasting as always here. Facebook, Twitter, live stream, Periscope, whatever. Periscope on Twitter, and YouTube as well. Apologies if you missed that Thursday live stream on Facebook. They were having server issues. Everything seems to be all hunky-dory right now. So, Jen, if you're ready, we got some questions.
Let's do it. Bring them on.
All right. I'm going to start it off right now with our friends over on Periscope, actually.
Okay.
And here we go. Need two in a PPR. Fuller, Metcalf, Sterling Shepard, or Nelson Aguilar?
I would go Fuller Metcalf.
Fuller Metcalf for me as well. Again, Shepard, just don't know what's going on there. And
yeah,
Aguilar stinks. Jameis Winston or Sam Darnold?
I'm going Sam Darnold.
Higher floor, safer play.
Higher floor, safer play. Weather's better. All those things.
Yeah, I would say if you do need to swing for the fences, Winston's not a bad upside play.
Yeah.
So if you, if you're looking for the high floor, I like Darnold. If you're looking for that, 350-yard, 3 TD upside, and you can withstand a couple of interceptions, well, then perhaps Jameis Winston is the guy that you want. So we shall see. Who is this? At Naved Jaffrey says he's worried about Deandre Hopkins this week. He's got Darryl Williams that he can pick up. Would you sit Hopkins against the Patriots?
No, I would. I mean, certainly not for Darryl Williams. No.
Okay. Yeah, me neither. Thoughts on DJ Chark? As strong now, or pivot to D.D. Westbrook, who gets the shorter throws?
That's a good question. I might do the pivot.
You go to D.D. Westbrook.
I'd go to D.D.
There you go. Makes sense. Will Fuller or Alshon Jeffrey, half-point PPR?
Alshon Jeffrey.
Yeah, I like Jeffrey a lot this week. Back, healthy, Miami. No doubt. All right, flex PPR, Metcalf, Kareem Hunt, or Ryan Griffin?
Ooh. Metcalf.
Yeah, I like that Metcalf play on Monday night. I know a lot of people are afraid of the secondary for Minnesota. It's not as strong as it used to be. Definitely not. So I like the Metcalf play there as well. Let's head over to Facebook, and here we go. Our good old friend Giuseppe Russo on the call here. Lots of questions. Here we go, Jen.
Do it.
Get it ready for your OBJ, Devontae Parker, Kenyon Drake, flex, half-point PPR.
Parker.
Kyler Murray or Jameis Winston?
Jameis Winston.
Green Bay D or the Jets D?
Jets D.
Shady McCoy or Kareem Hunt in a PPR?
Shady McCoy.
Pittsburgh D or the Philly D?
Philly.
I like that Philly call as well. Pittsburgh D at home is fantastic. They really are. And Baker Mayfield could turn it over. But that Philly D has been playing better and better each week. So taking advantage of that matchup against Miami. Tevin Coleman, Rashad Penny, or Auden Tate, full point PPR?
Auden Tate.
Auden Tate going up against that Jets secondary.
Yep, we're going bold. We're going bold.
Andy Dalton in the house.
I'm totally stacking Bengals in my DFS.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Cheap. And then I can afford some big other players. Andy Dalton's like free.
He is like free. Here we go. Standard scoring. Melvin Gordon or Leonard Fournette?
Melvin Gordon.
Nick Foles or Deshaun Watson?
God, I hate this. Nick Foles.
Right. I think it's worth noting. I mean, you talk about the Patriots defense. You're talking about a struggling offensive line for the Texans. We've seen Deshaun Watson get shut down before. I'm not against it. I'm not against sitting Watson. I have a hard time sitting Deandre Hopkins. I know it's not a great matchup, but it's almost like how I'm viewing Devontae Adams in this snow sleet kind of game. Where else is Aaron Rodgers going to throw? Where else is Deshaun Watson going to throw? So I like it. Brandon Cooks or Sterling Shepard?
Brandon Cooks.
Jameis Winston or Sam Darnold? Look at that. That's gonna be the question of the day.
So let's review. As Howard said, if you want a strong floor, Sam Darnold's a great strong play this week. And if you want to swing for the fences, Jameis Winston.
And let us know how many points, how many negative points for an interception, because Jonathan here is telling us -3 points for an interception, which immediately leaves me on to Darnold. Yeah. Jared Goff or Deshaun Watson? Ooh.
Yikes. Go Watson.
Sam Darnold or Deshaun Watson?
Darnold. I hate saying it.
I know. How about James Washington or Hollywood Brown? Washington against the Browns, Brown against the 49ers.
I'm going to go Hollywood Brown.
Right? We were all off him last week because that terrible matchup against Jalen Ramsey, and 2 touchdowns later, it was like...
Yeah.
What? You want me to bench Kenny Golladay? What are you talking about?
I can't even. Look, the Golladay train is left. We're just going to let it go.
The building.
Man.
Jonathan Williams or Benny Snell?
Jonathan Williams.
Let's see. What would you say about Thielen? Should I start Boyd to be safe? Absolutely.
Yes.
I love Tyler Boyd in this match.
Boyd's a good play anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. So I wouldn't be waiting around to, see what happens. Maybe Thielen will play. More Deshaun Watson or Carson Wentz?
Jeez. Carson Wentz.
Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson?
Oh, I'm so sad for you. What a tough choice. I'm so glad we're able to help you. Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson. I agree. Kenyon Drake, Darryl Williams, Deebo Samuel, or Sony Michel. Need one in a PPR.
Ooh.
Now, I already gave my take on this one on Twitter to Lou Mateo. So now this one's on you.
I'm going to go Deebo.
Deebo Samuel, huh?
Deebo in a PPR.
All right.
I can't go Sonny Michel in a PPR, so he's eliminated.
Right. I agree with that. I went Darryl Williams as the guy who could see the majority of touches out of the backfield in Kansas City. We don't know really what that split is. I worry about those Ravens corners. That's my concern. Not to mention there should be some rain there. Ball could be a little slick. 49ers traveling across the country. That could be dangerous. I'm actually sliding in a little Ravens D into my lineups today.
Interesting. I just don't trust that Kansas City backfield. I don't think he could end up with one carry. True. I just don't know. True.
So there you go. We're a little on the split side there. Debo for her, Darryl for me. How about this flex non-PPR? Mike Williams, James Washington, or the Drake?
Non-PPR Drake.
Non-PPR, she says the Drake. Flex play, Miles Sanders, Terry McLaurin, or Brandon Cooks?
Sanders.
Sanders for me as well. Diggs or Lockett?
Diggs.
What do you know about Diggs today? What are you talking about Diggs a little bit?
I don't know. I have a little Diggs feeling. I'm going to take him for my pie bet this week, guys. So with me.
Pray for
just feeling it.
Hashtag pray for Jen. I see Orange Man 96 on Twitter wrote, you're going to be Diggsing some pie out of your nose, lady.
Not afraid of no pie.
Wide receiver and a flex from this group, Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore, Zach Pascal, and Jonathan Williams.
Let's go Moore and Williams.
Yep, that's what I would say too. Darnold or Tannehill?
Yuck. Darnold.
Fant or Doyle?
Ooh, Doyle.
I agree with that one. No Eric Ebron, no T.Y. Hilton. Doyle should get
gotta go somewhere.
Bump in targets.
Yep.
Brandon Cooks or Alshon Jeffrey?
Jeffrey.
For me as well. Slide it on over to our friends at the YouTube factory. Here we go. Oh, Ann Dunn in the house. What's up, Ann?
Hey, Ann.
PPR, Fuller or Ronald Jones?
Jones
for me as well. Baker Mayfield or Ryan Tannehill?
Tannehill.
I like it. Tevin Coleman, Kareem Hunt, or Sony Michel?
Tevin Coleman still for me.
Me as well. Cleveland D or the Jags D?
Actually, I kind of like the Jags D as a sneaky play.
Yeah. Listen, Jameis Winston's always good for a handful of interceptions. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Right? Definitely. Yeah. All right, need 4 out of this group. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Chark, Edelman, Kirk, Landry, Diggs.
Okay. Edelman, Kirk, Diggs, Chark.
Edelman, Kirk, but Edelman, Diggs, Kirk, and Chark?
Yeah.
Edelman, Diggs, Kirk, and Chark. Edelman, Diggs, Kirk, and Chark. Edelman, Diggs, Kirk, and Chark.
I'm sitting Landry.
And you're sitting Jarvis Landry, right? Big game last week.
Which is a hard decision. But yeah, big game last week. Pittsburgh D. So kind of feeling like he's got to have a down day.
I gotcha. Derek Carr, Nick Foles.
Nick Foles.
Darius Geis or James White?
Darius Geis.
Yeah. I don't love it, but that's the play.
Yeah.
Robert Woods or Will Fuller?
Robert Woods.
PPR need 2 wide receivers out of this group. Odell Beckham, Brandon Cooks, Terry McLaurin, DK Metcalf, and James Washington.
Cooks and Metcalf.
I'm going Metcalf and Odell Beckham. They're just force-feeding them targets. They're just forcing them. So a little bit of a split there. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I was apologizing to them, not to you. I don't have to apologize to you, Jen.
OBJ actually made my contrarian video this week. He's like 3% owned, guys. So I would take a shot on OBJ.
It's like that Elmo gif. Eckler, James Washington, or Hollywood Brown in a PPR?
Eckler.
PPR, Devontae Parker, Tyler Boyd, or Sterling Shepard?
That's a hard one. Devontae Parker.
Really? Not going for
Tyler Boyd is really tempting.
Really tempting.
Yeah, really tempting.
I think I would go Tyler Boyd.
All right. I don't fault you for that.
I appreciate that. Thanks so much. How about Tevin Coleman or Melvin Gordon?
Melvin Gordon.
All right. How about this one? Already starting Melvin Gordon. Have to start either Eckler, Michelle, or Jalen Samuels. Standard league.
I'd
go
Eckler.
Michelle.
You'd go Michelle?
Yeah, I don't want to use both Chargers running backs. And it's standard league. Eckler gets, obviously he's all the pass catcher. Yeah, I'm leaning Michelle. Ooh, Shalita Meadows in the house. Here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ertz or Jonnu Smith or Higbee. Oh, all right. So she's got Ertz. Wants to know if she should pick up either Jonnu Smith, Tyler Higbee, Noah Fant, and Kyle Rudolph.
Okay. Well, I think Ertz is playing, right?
Yeah, I believe he is.
So you probably should hold.
I agree. Need one from Shady, Adrian Peterson, Hollywood Brown, Darius Slayton, or Deontay Johnson.
I kind of like Shady this week.
You like Shady this week?
Yeah.
There you go. Jonathan Williams or Shady McCoy or Alshon Jeffrey, pick two.
Alshon Jeffrey and Jonathan Williams.
That's where I'm at too. Start one in a PPR, Rashad Penny, Jamal Williams, or Naeem Hines.
Williams.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I think with the weather and the way that it's looking, Jamal could be a solid play this week.
Yep.
Yep. Need one in a PPR, Jamison Crowder, D.D. Westbrook, or Will Fuller.
Ooh. Crowder.
Let's see. Christian O'Neill, I see you posting 17 different times here on your question. We got you, buddy. We got you. Just once is fine. Tevin Coleman or Benny Snell?
Tevin Coleman.
Darren Waller or Mark Andrews?
Waller.
Fant, Higbee, Goddard, Rudolph, or Griffin? Which tight end?
Ooh. Gosh. You know what? Go for Higbee.
Doing the old Tyler Higbee. No Gerald Everett in there. Hopefully he gets all those targets because Arizona cannot cover the tight end.
That's what we're betting on, guys.
Not at all. Baker Mayfield or Jimmy G? Ooh.
Jimmy G. Yeah.
Yeah. Jimmy Grapes, baby. Robert Woods, Sony Michel, or Miles Sanders in a standard league?
Oh. Miles Sanders. That was from Gary on Old Wolf. I watched him take a pie. It was probably like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was going through all the lists, and he took a pie. Took it like a champ. You got to take it like a champ. You know, I've become a bit of an expert in taking pies.
So am I.
And I just want you guys to know I'm not doing any more of these side pie things. So you guys just leave me alone.
Side pies.
I have like a backlog of side pies, and they're terrifying because I do just fine in the regular pie bets. Just fine there. Even with Michael Thomas by a hair. But it counts on Thanksgiving. Side pie, I can't do it. And I'm still a Cowboys fan, but I'm not betting on my team anymore. Not doing it. This is the final time, and I know I've said it's the final time about 7 times now, but I mean it. I mean it this time. This is my serious face.
Ooh. She's serious, people. So serious.
Are you scared?
Am I? No, because I'll hook you on a side pie bet at some point anyway.
Probably, yeah.
I'll dupe you into it. Let's see. Follow up on dropping Juju. No, don't drop Juju. Listen, I don't, he needs a defensive player for the playoffs. Been playing without. Drop Juju or Hollywood Brown. Man. Jacob, really, is that your only drop? Jacob, if you're sitting with 2 tight ends on your roster, you got somebody else to drop. I got a feeling. I just have a feeling. Diggs or Jonathan Williams, who would you use?
What is it, PPR or standard, does he say?
Standard flex.
Standard flex, I'd use Jonathan Williams.
There you go. Alshon Jeffrey, Devontae Parker, Jamison Crowder in a PPR.
Only one?
Only one.
Go Alshon.
I like it. Sony Michel, Darryl Williams, or Jamalfa Williams?
Jamalfa Williams.
Andrews, Rudolph, or Higbee?
Go Higbee.
Higbee. We like Higbee, don't we? We do like Higbee.
Yeah, we like Higbee today.
He had like 6 targets last week when Gerald Everett was.
Exactly. Even when Everett's playing, he's still getting opportunities. So now he's out. I mean,
Everett came out mid game for the with the wrist issue because he tried to play through it and it didn't work. And yet, Higbee still saw the 6 targets. I just feel like, Higbee and Goff are the 2 guys who you probably want the most of in this matchup. Just for the, pure matchup base. Again, Arizona can't cover the tight end. They've been absolutely terrible with it. So might as well take advantage while you can, especially in DFS. DK, oh my God, Higbee's like 2,500.
I think he's 2,500. That's what I was going to say.
Sick. Absolutely sick. All right, let's see. Let's go back to Periscope and see what we got here. Michelle, Fuller, or Jeffrey, half-point PPR? Oh, that's Jeffrey. At D Rockstar 9. I saw him take a pie early this morning, too. Boom! I think everybody's taking pies now. It's sweeping the nation.
That was Christmas pie. Did you see that? I understand that his wife has him go look for Dickens caroler figurines, and it seems like there were nutcrackers in the background. I imagine that his entire home is like Christmas.
Well, he had the decorations all in the back. See, that's so funny. You're looking at the Christmas decorations. I was looking at the dog who was going back and forth behind him. I'm like, I keep seeing that dog's tail. I was like, cleanup crew, armed and ready to go here. That was the best.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go Jeffrey in that list. What about you, Howard?
I'm going Jeffrey as well. No doubt. Flex PPR, Metcalf, Hunter, Griffin. Metcalf for me. Darryl Williams, Jamalfa Williams, Hollywood Brown, or Robbie Anderson. Pick one. It's a PPR.
Jamalfa Williams.
Still on the Jamalfa Williams. You feeling it today, huh?
Just for today.
Does he score a touchdown today?
I think he does.
Bet a pie on that.
No.
Sure?
Good try, though. Good try.
Pie?
No.
Just checking.
Good try.
Benny Snell, Brandon Cooks, or LaShawn McCoy, half-point PPR on the flex.
Brandon Cooks.
Winston or Kyler Murray?
Winston.
Another Darnold versus Watson.
Darnold.
Chris Carson, Rashad Penny, or Benny Snell, standard scoring.
Go Benny Snell.
Yes. Way to go, Jen. Well, how about Lev Bell or Leonard Fournette in a half-point PPR?
Ooh, go Lev Bell.
Yeah, I like this matchup for him. I definitely do. Looking at a stack of like Darnold, Bell, and either Robbie Anderson or Jamison Crowder. I'm feeling it. Ooh, Jared Goff or Ryan Tannehill?
Ryan Tannehill.
Robbie Anderson or Tyrell Williams?
Tyrell Williams.
Half-point PPR flex play. Ronald Jones, DJ Moore, Hollywood Brown. Which way you going?
DJ Moore.
Yes. I agree. Oh, here's a good one. Greg Olson or Jack Doyle?
Greg Olson.
Greg Olson. Nick Foles or Sam Darnold? Ooh.
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. Winston, Tannehill, or Darnold?
I mean, again, this is another one of those, do you want a high floor or high ceiling? If you want the high ceiling, go Winston. Otherwise, I would go Darnold.
Over Tannehill.
Yeah.
There you go. What about Darryl Williams or Kareem Hunt? Does not say PPR or not.
I would go Kareem Hunt.
Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson?
Well, based on the weather, I'm going to go Russell Wilson.
I'm going Russell Wilson as well. Darryl Williams or Chris Carson? See, in this case,
Carson.
Oh, wait. What
Really?
are you, crazy lady?
Chris Carson.
She's going Chris Carson. I'm going to say no to the Seahawks running backs against Minnesota's defense on Monday night. Give me Darryl Williams against the Oakland Raiders. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm leaning. So we're split. At Craig W. Jordan. Sorry about that. I might have to go over to fantasyalarm.com, go to the chat room,
and get them to do a tiebreaker.
Those guys out. Oh, speaking of fantasyalarm.com and going to the chat room, can we say a little something, a little hi, hello to our friends over at PlayScore?
Yes, we can. Hey, friends at PlayScore. If you guys haven't checked out PlayScore yet, you got to go play. It's so easy. It's so fun. They have these series of matchups on cards where you just pick who you think's going to perform better, get more fantasy points, over or under, and basically, it's a snap. It's quick, it's easy, the payouts are awesome, so go check it out. PLAYSQORR. You can use the code ALARM, all caps, and they'll match up to $25 on your first deposit. So go play. I love it. We all love it. We're all playing.
There you go. FantasyAlarm.com/easy. Or fantasyalarm.com/easy app brings you to the if you're on mobile, go to fantasyalarm.com/easy app, and that'll download the app automatically for you. If you're on desktop, go to fantasyalarm.com/easy, and they'll be able to help that out. So yeah, what's up, PlayScore?
What's up, PlayScore?
Love it, love it, love it. Chris Conley or James Washington, half-point PPR. Back to business here.
Chris Conley.
Chris Conley. I like that call. Stick with Mark Andrews or go Rudolph or Higbee?
You can stick with Mark Andrews.
I think you can. I don't mind the pivot to Higbee. San Francisco does handle the tight end fairly well. But again, it's like, where else are Lamar Jackson's options?
Yeah, and I would hate for you to drop. I mean, if you have two tight ends and you happen to have Tyler Higbee, but it seems to me you're probably dropping Mark Andrews or making a move to get Tyler Higbee. I mean, I would just stick with Mark Andrews.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Well, at VDog5100, Esso says, good morning, Howard and Jen. Need one. Tyrell Williams, Jacob Hollister, Jay Ajayi in a PPR.
I'd go Tyrell Williams.
I'd go Tyrell Williams in a PPR, but I will say this. Jay Ajayi, I like him.
Revenge game?
Yeah, revenge game narrative. Miles Sanders doesn't take it between the tackles very well. I feel like against Miami, this could be, nothing crazy, but could Ajayi end up with like 60 yards and a touchdown? Yeah, I think he could. So I like Ajayi, but yeah, here in a PPR format, I'd be looking at Tyrell Williams as being one of Carr's primary targets. Definitely.
So I know V-Dog was sleeping on a decision we talked about yesterday. Let us know what you decided. I know you were sleeping on something, so let us know.
Oh, what was
I think it was Watson versus Darnold, I think is what it was.
Oh, that could have been one of the ones that passed by before. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Crowder, Snell, or Darryl Williams?
Crowder, Snell, or Darryl Williams? Snell.
Snell for me. Half-point PPR, need two. Cortland Sutton, who's getting a brand new quarterback in Drew Lock today. Robert Woods and Deebo Samuel.
Robert Woods and Deebo Samuel for me, just because of that quarterback switch. And also they are facing a good defense. So I'm just kind of fading Cortland Sutton this week.
I like it. How about McCoy or Eckler?
McCoy.
Ronald Jones or Sony Michel in a PPR?
Ronald Jones.
Jameis Winston or Sam Darnold?
Again, same question.
Over and
Darnold
over.
for the floor, Winston for the ceiling. So where are you? Is this like a make or break week that you absolutely have to win? Who's your opponent? Are you already in the playoffs? Are you trying to get to the playoffs? All of that's included.
I agree. Yeah. And I'm kind of, I have nothing else to add. Nothing.
We have nothing to say.
Nothing to say. I have a question for you, though, Jen.
Okay.
If you were playing in a standard league, would you use Jonathan Williams or Joe Mixon?
I would use Jonathan Williams.
I would too. Jets run D is no joke. I'll tell you, though, what? Sleeper, DraftKings, $4,100, Gio Bernard. Jets actually ranked 20th against running back pass plays. You kind of have to figure Dalton's going to be passing a bunch. We're going to see a lot of Gio Bernard.
I like that.
Right? There's like this whole group of running backs on DraftKings. It's like Ronald Jones, Phillip Lindsay, Gio Bernard's down low there. Miles Sanders is down low there.
Down low. Yeah, Jay Ajayi.
Well, Ajayi's min price on DraftKings. That's like, I love that. Let's see. Oh, V-Dog says he doesn't blame you. I'm not sure about what, but he does say, how about those Cowboys?
Thanks, Cowboys, for letting me have a lot of pie.
Got a Darnold versus Watson question again. We're siding with Darnold, are we not?
Siding with Darnold. Reluctantly, but we think it's the right answer.
Ronald Jones over Sony Michel in a PPR? Yes. Hollister or Higbee, PPR?
Oh, Higbee.
Go for Higbee.
Please, swing for the fences.
Emmanuel Sanders, Auden Tate, Robbie Anderson, half-point PPR.
Auden Tate.
Wentz or Brady?
Wentz.
Pizza or wings?
Pizza.
Very much so. Very, very much so. Let's see. Oh, sit one. You ready for this list?
Ooh, okay.
Saquon Barkley, Leonard Fournette, Aaron Jones, DeAndre Hopkins, Chris Godwin, Devontae Adams.
Do I have to? Oh,
that is a brutal one there. That is a brutal one.
Saquon, Fournette,
Aaron Jones, Hopkins, Godwin, Devontae Adams.
God.
Like, do you sit DeAndre Hopkins against the Patriots here?
I don't think you can. I just don't think you can sit DeAndre Hopkins. I think I'd sit Fournette. I don't know. Who would you sit?
Fournette against Tampa Bay? Tampa Bay's got a great run D.
And I think that in this Green Bay Giants game, there's going to be a lot of ball running because of the weather. I don't know.
Yeah, Fournette or Aaron Jones. I could see sitting Aaron Jones if you think that Jamal Williams is going to.
Because you like Jamal Williams.
I know you like Jamal Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you. Oh, let's see. We got. How about Howard Jennifer pie bet? Yeah, listen, I'd do a little side pie bet with Jen, but she seems to be too chicken. Carson or Mixon, chicken?
Carson.
Chicken.
Chicken? Not a chicken. Not a
chicken.
Chicken. Not a chicken. All right. Not a chicken.
Baltimore D or the Vikings D, chicken?
Vikings D.
Jonathan Williams or Stephon Diggs in the flex, standard league? Oh, really? Oh, it's like that. You just cop an attitude now, huh? Like,
what was that question again?
Right? Was that like, so I'm not listening to you?
Jonathan Williams or Tyrell Williams? Is that the question?
No, Jonathan Williams or Stephon Diggs, Chicken Little.
Oh.
Ooh, your pie bet pick or a running back who sees 20 touches a game?
The running back who sees 20 touches a game.
Oh, there you go, folks. There you go. Zero confidence in her pie bet pick. Zero.
Okay. Fine.
I need a wide receiver and a flex here.
Okay.
I've got Crowder, Parker, Jay Williams, or Will Fuller.
Crowder, Parker, Jay Williams, or Will Fuller. And you need one in a flex?
Wide receiver and a flex.
Parker and Williams.
Parker and Williams. Rodgers or Darnold?
Darnold.
Mixon, McLaurin, or Woods? PPR.
Woods.
Sammy Watkins, Keenan Allen, or Alshon Jeffrey? Need one in a full point
Jeffrey.
PPR. Jeffrey. When the world hands you a Jeffrey, stroke the furry wall. Stroke the furry wall. You still haven't seen Get Him to the Greek, have you?
I got to put it on the list. Yeah. Okay.
It's very upsetting, Jen. Very upsetting. Tevin Coleman, Emmanuel Sanders, or Cortland Sutton, Jen?
Tevin Coleman. Okay, fine. Name the terms of your bet, and we will do it.
Name the terms of my bet?
Your side pie. Do you want to? What do you think?
I'll think it over.
Thinking it over?
I'll think it over.
All right.
Think it over. Ronald Jones or Austin Eckler in the meantime?
Ronald Jones.
DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, or Adam Thielen?
DJ Moore. We don't even know if Thielen's playing, you guys, so don't wait on that.
Yeah. What's this? Yeah. Kick him, Spike. Kick him. Do I run with an injured Ertz if he plays, or Higbee against Arizona?
Oh, I don't know.
Ooh.
That's up to you.
Right. I would still go
with
Ertz. I would still go Ertz. Rodgers or Darnold? We've answered that like a gazillion times today. We're going Darnold here. Baker or Foles?
Foles.
Benny Snell or Christian Kirk in a standard league?
Benny Snell.
Jeremy Frost says, if I was a BG just trying to stay alive, who would I pick in my survivor pool? Everyone's available.
I have no idea. What do you think, Howard?
I'm kind of leaning towards, anybody's available.
Everybody's available?
Carolina at home against the Washington Redskins, I think, is a smash play. Eagles over Miami, I think, is obviously worthwhile. Kansas City over Oakland. I would say, my favorite would be Carolina hosting Washington, and then Philly against Miami. That's where I'm leaning.
I like those picks.
And whether you're a mother or whether you're a brother, you're staying alive.
Staying alive. You wouldn't take New England?
Against Houston? Nah, probably.
Just risky enough, right?
Don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
Don't want to risk it. No risk it, no biscuit.
I like it.
Jeremy says I'm looking tan. No, I'm just really flush right now. I'm feeling like I might be under the weather, and I've had a rough morning.
You know what it is, Jeremy? He's nervous. He's nervous about a bet with me. That's what it is.
No, not really nervous. No. Nervous about possibly vomiting in the middle of this live stream. How about that?
Oh, I'm sorry, Hal. Oh.
You know, I can make my wife vomit just by making that noise on a regular basis.
Really?
Like, she gets so crazy in her head about that. I'm like, she's like, don't do it. You're going to make me throw up. I'm like,
Oh.
Right?
Poor Deb.
Right. Spousal abuse comes in all shapes and sizes.
I can see that.
Oh, I'm getting that second call right now from my boy Matt Sells because I did not acknowledge him the first time that the inactives are in. So
let's go see.
I'm going to go see what's going on in the inactives. Matt, would you say there's anybody surprisingly inactive today? He would not, but Ertz is active. So there you go. There you go. Here we go. Jordan. All right. So Eagles, Dolphins. We'll start here. For the Eagles, Jordan Howard officially ruled out, but we knew that. For the Dolphins, there's nobody out there that's inactive that we weren't already banking on. So we're fine there. Jets, Bengals. Same old Jets are out. The usual. Nobody that's going to affect your fantasy world. And for the Bengals, oh no, AJ Green, he's out. That's so weird. That's so surprising.
AJ Green is out?
It's crazy, right?
What is it, a toe?
What is it? It's the year. I don't know. It's so bad. People sitting there messaging me. They're like, yo, do I drop AJ Green off my roster to pick up? I'm like, stop asking me that question. Like the fact that, like, and I don't even I don't even give the suggestion as to who to pick up. All I write is the fact that AJ Green is still on your roster is atrocious. Atrocious. Titans, Colts. Nobody on the Titans side. Well, Tajay Sharp, he's out. On the Colts side, Paris Campbell is officially inactive. T.Y. Hilton officially inactive. So is Marlon Mack. Marlon Mack could come back week 14, they say.
Yeah, so Jonathan Williams and Jack Doyle both looking strong plays based on that list.
I want to sop that up with a biscuit. Cleveland against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's see. For the Browns, Taywan Taylor, Demarius Randall. Those guys are out. For the Steelers, Juju Smith-Schuster, James Conner, they're officially out as well. Redskins, Panthers. Redskins, Paul Richardson's out. Nobody else of any major consequence. For the Panthers side, nobody of any major consequence. Saving a butte. Packers, Giants. For the Giants, Golden Tate, Rhett Ellison, Evan Engram, Jabril Peppers, they're all out.
Wow.
All out. Right? Caden Smith at tight end. Sterling Shepard, maybe. But again, this is going to be a horrible weather game. On the Packers side, Ryan Grant, Dexter Williams, they're both inactive, but that's not a biggie. 49ers against the Ravens. The 49ers do not have Joe Staley, offensive tackle. Matt Breida was supposed to play, but is apparently not playing now. So no Matt Breida, no Dante Pettis, no D Ford. That Ravens D's looking tight. Nobody on the Ravens side that we're really concerned with there. Nobody that's going to kill us. Tampa Bay, Jacksonville. Tampa Bay, nobody major. Jacksonville, guys, you can see all the inactives, by the way. FantasyAlarm.com/NFL/inactives. For the Jaguars, Miles Jack is not playing today. Neither is Tay Hayes in the secondary. Oh, that's going to do it. That's it. 1, 2, 3. 3 late games only today. That's your inactives. Now back to you, Jen.
Bring on the questions, Howard.
Do I have to?
Yes, you have to.
Did I ask you Carson or Mixon yet?
I said Carson.
Did I ask you Sam or Kyler yet? Now we're just using
Sam.
first names.
Sam.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm in Sam's Club.
Sam's Club. At Is It Good says she's really chicken. He's laughing his ass off right now. Just saying. Are you flexing Carson or Robbie Anderson?
I'm flexing Carson. You guys are a little too afraid to play Carson, I think. That's my personal opinion. I think, Rashad Penny had a good game, but they've stuck with Carson through many fumbles. I don't think we should panic yet. I think Carson's still a strong play. You should flex Chris Carson.
I'm just more, to be perfectly honest, I'm more nervous about the Minnesota defense than I am about
the I get.
There you go. Oh, At Is It Good says, way to step up, Jennifer, on the bet. Oh, by the way, I followed your dad on Twitter today.
Oh, you did? Oh, wow. He'll be so flattered. He'll probably call me about it later.
Me and Rick, we're like this, right? That's you over here, Jen. This is me and your dad, just so you know.
Yeah, you guys are both dishing out pies.
Left and right. Sonny Michelle, Benny Snell.
Snell.
Or Darryl Williams.
Oh, I would still go Benny Snell.
I would too. Tannehill or Foles?
Tannehill.
Tevin Coleman or Darius Slayton?
Tevin Coleman.
I like it. Cooper Kupp or Jonathan Williams?
Is it a PPR? Is it a standard?
It is a PPR.
I'm gonna go Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp, right?
But that's a tough call.
It is a star.
It happened. What happened? Howard has frozen. Howard has frozen.
Am I frozen?
Oh, but you did freeze in a really cool position. You were like, you should have had like something you were selling, like a bottle of palm olive.
Oh, palm olive, Madge! I soaked in it. So I'm back.
You're back.
I'm back. I'm here.
You're here.
I am. Somebody says, you are the tight end whisperer, aren't you? Good to put a face to the voice. I am the tight end whisperer.
Is the tight end whisperer.
Thank you, Bob. Nice to meet you, too. Standard League, Jameis Winston or Nick Foles?
Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston. Let's see. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out where I left off here. I have no idea. Let's see.
Where are we? Are we on YouTube?
I'm on the old Facebook right now.
On the Facebook.
Let's see. All right. So we got Jeremy's If I Was a BG.
Yep. Staying alive.
Did we say McCoy or Melvin Gordon?
No, but I would go Melvin Gordon.
I would too. Well, then let's keep going. Frankie Lee wants to know. He needs one. Half-point PPR. Emmanuel Sanders, Mohamed Sanu, Josh Gordon, or Chris Conley?
Mohamed Sanu.
And I like Chris Conley, actually.
Okay. I like Chris Conley this week, too.
Oh, do you now?
I do.
Do you?
I said so earlier.
Because I said it?
Back this up. Listen, you.
What?
I said Chris Conley earlier, so it's on record that I like Chris Conley this week. I'm still going Mohamed Sanu.
You got 5 older brothers now. 5.
They're all younger. My brothers are all younger.
Oh, then you got one older brother then.
I have one older brother.
One older brother. There you go. Wentz or Brady?
Wentz. But by the way, if my brother Kent is watching this, did you notice he thought you were older than me? That's right. Sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, Kent. I didn't know. No, I just saw you were so much taller than she was that.
Oh, who's not so much taller than me?
I just assumed. Right? Exactly. Who's not taller than you? 4th graders are taller than you, Jen.
4th graders are taller than me. And they can swim.
I totally forgot you can't swim. Oh, my God. Floaties or kickboard?
Kickboard.
Diggs or Landry?
Diggs.
She can't swim. McLaurin, Hollywood Brown, or Larry Fitzgerald? Need two.
Brown and Fitzgerald.
I'm going Brown and McLaurin.
Okay.
I mean, I like Fitz. I love Fitz. I really do. I just figure with Washington against Carolina, at some point Carolina's going to take their foot off the gas and you're going to get that garbage time touchdown. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So no one's going to chug the whole drink and smash the can on their head. I thought we were better than that. No, man, I'm still going on here. Smash it against my head. My health insurance doesn't work like that. Frankie Lee, he went to Fish last night. I wish I was at the Fish show last night. You see that set list? Boom! Fish is in Providence right now, Jen, and I'm stuck here on the West Coast.
With me.
With you.
Better times ahead, Howard. Don't worry.
Brutal.
Better times ahead.
Brutal.
Can only go up from here.
I'm actually not sad about the Fish shows at Providence. I'm actually more depressed about the Fish show in Philly that I'm not going to be at. That depresses me. So just pick two here. Barber, Duke Johnson, or Jonathan Williams. Who are you taking?
Jonathan Williams and Peyton Barber.
And Peyton Barber.
Mm-hmm.
The Baba of Seville. Daniel Jones or Aaron Rodgers? Oh, I got to go Rodgers here.
Rodgers, yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. Let's see. What we got? Metcalf or Michelle in a standard league?
Michelle.
Better defense for cash this week, Packers or Chargers? Interesting. You got Packers in a slop fest against the Giants. You got the Chargers going up against Drew Lock.
Yeah. I'd go Chargers.
Chargers. Yes. With Ertz active, do I pivot and remove Dallas Goedert out of your FanDuel lineup?
I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's still a really nice matchup, and Goddard gets those targets.
Yeah. He has a role even with Ertz, and Ertz might be limited, so I'd keep Goddard.
Montana, Marino, or Manning? I'm assuming that we're going to say Peyton Manning because Eli doesn't belong in this crew.
Montana.
I would too. If you had said Marino, I would have immediately ended this live stream and told you to listen.
Thank God we're still alive.
New York Jets still haven't recovered from the fake spike. So bad. Ravens or Eagles? Well, if we're going defenses here, I mean, probably the Eagles is the safer bet. Ravens are more of a sleeper pick. Yes. Let's see. PPR, Sterling Shepard, Devontae Parker, or Mohamed Sanu?
Devontae Parker.
Well, Jeremy Frost says, pretty sure I just saw Jason Garrett behind Jen putting his things in a cardboard box.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wish.
Everybody wishes. DK Metcalf, Jarvis Landry, or Sterling Shepard, PPR?
Jarvis Landry.
Well, now it's getting ugly here. Deshaun Watson or Andy Dalton?
Deshaun Watson.
Right? Dalton is strictly a GPP DFS play.
GPP DFS, yeah.
Strictly. Wentz or Tannehill?
Wentz.
Will Fuller, McLaurin, Washington, or Curtis Samuel? This is Ryan Bailey saying that this is Cheyenne. So I don't know who to believe here because they're in South Dakota and everybody in South Dakota is on meth right now, as we've been told. So you haven't seen that ad campaign?
No.
I had to look it up. All right, so Cheyenne and the family do their pie bet video for Cheyenne.
Yeah.
And they do the whole thing, and like obviously Ryan's filming and Cheyenne with the kids, and Ryan goes, meth. And everybody goes, we're on it. And they slam her in the face. So I was like, what the hell is that? So I Google meth, we're on it. And I get this whole thing about this weird, whacked out ad campaign. It's like an anti-meth campaign, but it's showing you that anybody, you know, your mailman, your butcher, your best friend, your teacher, the guy who's fixing the you know, electricity on the top of the pole. They've got all these different ads, and it's all, you know, meth. We're on it. It's just the weirdest ad campaign.
It's so weird. And is it followed quickly by, like, you know, cold medication advertisements? Like
yeah, right? Like, get yourself some Advil cold and sinus, too. So this could be Cheyenne. This could be Ryan. They're both on meth right now. By the way, Ryder owes us a pie from Thanksgiving. I'm so excited about that. It's the first of Cheyenne's kids to take a pie to the face. And
Ryder.
I'm on that one. Shout out to Relic. Why? Because fish in the pan. Let's get to the question now. Fuller, McLaurin, James Washington, or Curtis Samuel?
Fuller,
look at you. Ba-boom. Carlos Hyde, Ronald Jones, or James White in a standard league?
Ronald Jones.
Benny Snell or Tevin Coleman, half-point PPR?
Benny Snell.
Devontae Parker or Todd Gurley in the flex? I think I'm going Gurley. Gurley.
Yeah.
Nick Foles or Kyler Murray?
Kyler Murray.
Chris Medlin says, thank you all for the answers today. Both of y'all are always awesome, and Jen is a chicken. Bark, bark.
Guys, of all the people in the world to call a chicken, have you not seen me pay up on all my bets? There's so many. And, okay. So apparently now Cheyenne/Ryan needed two. So Fuller, McLaurin, Washington, or Samuel. You said Fuller. I'm going to say Samuel for the other one. Okay.
I like Samuel. Again, this matchup against Washington is so yummy. So yummy. So delicious. And then we both get to share in the answers here.
Perfect.
Yes. If Jen's wrong, Cheyenne, you know what to do. Load up the back of the pickup. You know what's in there.
Meth.
Well, yeah. Meth and a giant dead deer named Jim Bowden. Hey, Darren Grill says, hey, Howard, what's up, Darren Grill? Baboom, what's up, man? That's so funny, Darren Grill. Remember I had that whole thing with the whole Meatloaf Bat Out of Hell album?
Yes, one of my favorite albums.
Was around for those days.
Paradise by the Dashboard Lights.
Oh, yeah. Those were some camp counselor days. Oh, baby.
Who doesn't love good Jim Steinman songs? Come on.
Andy Dalton or Nick Foles?
Nick Foles.
Jonathan Williams or Miles Sanders in a PPR?
Jonathan Williams.
See, I'm going Miles Sanders in the PPR.
You are? Okay. You like that matchup?
Because I
can say anything I want.
So excited.
Say anything I want about Howard and I. Hi, Howard.
Hey, Jen. What's going on over here?
Lots of nice talk while you were off.
All right, rapid fire. We got a bunch of stuff going on here. We are about to close up shop. Look at that. You're just wasting time, Jen. I'm sorry, my headphones are messed up. Wentz or Goff?
Wentz.
Boyd or Lockett?
Lockett.
Wentz or Winston?
Winston.
Eagles D or 49ers D?
Eagles D.
Jags D or Rams D?
Jags.
McCoy or Tevin Coleman?
McCoy.
All right, look at that. Cleaned out that area there. Ooh, lots of stuff going on here. Let's see. I think we got that one there. Alshon Jeffrey, Devontae Parker, Jamison Crowder, PPR.
Alshon Jeffrey.
Darnold over Rodgers.
Yes.
Flex play, PPR, Jonathan Williams or Robbie Anderson.
Jonathan Williams.
Andrews, Rudolph or Higbee.
Higbee. Swing for the fences.
Tannehill or Carr.
Tannehill.
Half-point PPR, DK Metcalf or Kenyon Drake.
Metcalf.
Mixon or Darryl Williams.
Mixon.
I'm saying Darryl Williams. You don't run.
I know you are.
GG.
I know you are.
Just ask Saquon Barkley and Ezekiel Elliott, people.
And Ezekiel Elliott and Josh Jacobs.
Tevin Coleman or Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs.
Fuller or Chris Carson.
Fuller.
Russell Wilson or Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
Doyle or Rudolph.
Doyle.
There you go. All right. And that's going to do it for us today, guys, because I got to post some lineups, example lineups over on fantasyalarm.com. If we did not get to your questions, we're very, very sorry. But you can go to fantasyalarm.com. There's a chat right there on the homepage. You got Adam Ronis, John Impemba, James Grande, Steve Pimentel, Sean Mitchell. They're all in there right now answering all of your questions. So appreciate the help. Jen, any last final thoughts here besides the fact that you're a chicken?
I am not a chicken.
Okay.
And watch out for weather, guys. So go check all the weather reports, make some last-minute substitutions if you need to.
100%. 100%. So that's going to do it for us here on the Fantasy Alarm live stream. Big thanks to Matt Sells, our producer. Meth, we're on it. For Jen Piacenti, I'm Howard Bender. We'll catch you next time.